Good morning. Good morning, my friends. How are you guys doing? It is great to see you. Hi, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread, and you are in our Stitchuation Room, a virtual quilt or stitching retreat. We do Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Central, bright and early. Get your sojo going early, right? It's great to see everybody here in the chat this morning. You guys are like old friends. So, and I see this is Carol's first time to make the live at the beginning. Good for you, Carol. And we've got some newbies here. If you like to watch and you see everybody chatting amongst themselves, don't be a stranger. Jump right in and just say, hi, this is me and this is where I live. These people could walk by each other on the street and wouldn't know each other from Adam. But in here, we're all friends. And so please jump in. I see Paula's got welcoming committee duty this morning. So thank you, Paula. Hi, Scotty Dog. I got your card. Thank you. It arrived yesterday. Sweet little Christmas card. You're a doll. Thank you. I love that. Hey, folks are here from Melbourne. Awesome, awesome. Florida, not Australia. Great. Third day in a row for a live, Patricia. Atta girl. You keep it up, my friend. That's great. So yesterday, I didn't get one stitch done. I even got out of here a few minutes early and didn't get a single stitch done. Life gets in the way, you guys. You know how that goes? Gosh. So doctor's appointment, everything great. Dermatology appointment, everything great. Everything was great. And I got out of there early and I thought, you know what? I need to go to a quilt store. I haven't been to one around here in a bit. So I went over to Mesquite Bean, which is a store off of Austin Highway here in San Antonio. And I went in there and, and they were very nice. Hey, can I help you? And I said, no, just looking for some inspiration. I don't know what it is, you guys. Maybe it's January. Maybe the Christmas thing is over. I don't know. But I'm just looking around and nothing really hit me there. But I was looking for some background fabric for my Peachy Keen bundle from Corey Yoder, right? For my chickens. Because I'm going to make these chickens. If you weren't here yesterday, I got this kit from Connecting Threads. I love me some chickens, y'all. And I got this kit and it's adorable and I think it's fun and I wanted to make it. And the kit even has all this fabric in it. I'm not going to reach for it. And the fabric, when it got here, I was just like, I don't know, right? And then it occurred to me, why don't I make some really pretty chickens out of my Corey Yoder bundle? Then I can make a bigger quilt and use more fabric, right? So, Scotty, I don't know where that Christmas card was. I seriously just got it yesterday. I don't know what happened to it. The post office. Your sister didn't even get hers, huh? So anyway, I was looking through the pattern and they had another colorway in here. And I thought, okay, I can make this other colorway, but I need background fabric. This one has the light gray. And like, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought, well, and in that store, they've got all these different whites and white on whites, right? And without having the sampler with me, I said, hey, do y'all have any Corey Yoder fabric in the store? No, they didn't have any, not even a little mini charm pack. Very disappointing. But I could make a whole coop. I know, right? Oh, good, Pam. You ordered Peachy King yesterday. It's so cute. It's so pretty. You'll love it. Anyway, was it the way I was hugging on it that got you to? Oh, okay. So I went ahead and got some background fabric that looks a lot like what the background fabric that she likes to use. Because, I knew what I was doing. Yeah, right? I got home and I looked at these and I said, oh, yeah, that's pretty close. I think I can do that. That'll work, right? So then I go outside. Oh, and I have some of her background fabric. This is from Beautiful Day. And I thought, well, those are pretty close. Well, it's the lighting, you guys. I got home, I went outside and looked at these. This is way bright whiter than this. And she always uses this tone of white. Have you hugged your fabric today? I love that. Julie, that needs to go on a t-shirt. You're not as foggy as you think, right? That's great. So I have this and it would work from A Beautiful Day. It's the same white, but I've cut into it. It's got a lot of little scrappy pieces in here and there's not enough. So I went hunting on Etsy yesterday and found the background fabric for Peachy Keen. So as soon as that gets here, I can get started on my chickens. So there we go. I also got a yard of this one, the dark gray stripe. Let me see if I can get it to where you can see it. I don't want to take this apart. This dark gray stripe right here, see that? That's going to be for the nests. See the nests in brown on that one? I'm going to use the dark gray stripe for the nest. So that'll look cute. And then left there, because, you know, I just only got 2 yards of fabric that I ended up not needing, which is fine. Yeah, you like it, Melanie? Thank you. Okay. So then I was like, well, you know, the Google lady said that Fiberworks was only 30 minutes for me. And what's 30 minutes? 32 minutes. What's 32 minutes, right? So I jumped and drove all the way to McQueenie, Texas, went to Fiberworks and went in there and got some goodies for my new frame for my long arm. And I got a fat quarter bundle. But I'm going to wait and show you guys that on Sunday. Okay. So yeah, I actually got another hand wheel, a hand crank wheel, because the frame came with one. Y'all can't see it because my snow people are in the way. Hold on. And you know, the frame came with one right up here for me to roll it, right? But I like to use my long arm binding ruler. And when I use the ruler, I roll that quilt back and forth all the time. So I need a hand wheel up in the front as well. So I bought another hand wheel. Donna says she's making a quilt now with Peachy Keen. Let's see. What are you saying? You can hardly make the first cut. You loved it so much. Isn't that funny how we get that way? See, and I'm eager to cut into this because it's just going to turn into something so incredibly pretty. Second hand wheel is a must. Yes, Harriet, absolutely. I think so. You know, I don't know why they don't do that just right out of the box, right? Just charge me a little bit more and give it to me right up front and I'm happy. And that wheel was only like 30 bucks. It wasn't that much. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to cutting into it. I can't wait. So, yeah, Carol says SF101 is on sale at Joann's. So Joann's is having a 50% off, I think, Pellon products or something like that. So jump on there if you're going to do that. You guys talking about that heart thing, Betty Boop? I'll show you guys. I've got it linked below the video. Hold on a minute. I'll show you guys what that is. We're going to do 3rd week of January. And let's see, there it is right there. So yes, let me show you guys what that is. So I'm going to be doing a sew along, and y'all, my brain is like bing, 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 bing. I'm working on getting a calendar app for my blog so I can put my sew alongs and all of that on my blog. I can have a page just for calendar, where I'm going to be when, and the sew alongs and embroider alongs that I'm doing. But we're going to do one for Sweet Pea. Kathy wants to know if I pre-shrink SF101. Only if it's going to be washed. No, you're all right, Joanne. You're not late. You're fine. So like a table runner, I probably won't wash it because it's just going to sit there and it's never going to get anything on it. And yeah, I know, squirrel, right, Melanie? Dang. I'm like, let me calm down. I'm thinking of this, thinking of that. Ding, 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 ding. Y'all, that's my life. That's how I roll. Okay, sorry. So, all right, so let me show you what that is. I've got a link to this below. All right, so if you use my link, I appreciate it. I make a couple pennies in commission. If you would be so kind, I'd appreciate that. Let me go to present and share screen and go to this. So we're going to do this one. Okay, here it is right here. Double the Love Runner. Now this is really, really scrappy. You can do it in a 5x7 or a 6x10 or an 8x12. And I am working with Two Chicks Quilting in Grenada, Texas, to put together a kit for you for that. So if you want, it's going to have like 13 fat quarters in it so that it's large enough for an 8x12 hooping. Okay. Because the 8x12 hooping is like 9.5 by 13.5. So you can get 2 hoopings out of that. So, but it's going to be super cute, nice and scrappy, or you can just get the pattern and use your own fabrics, whatever you want to do. So I talked to them yesterday, and whatever, as soon as they've got it on their store site, then you're going to be able to get that. Okay. And so she's going to text me as, yeah, I think I need a kit too, Julianne. She said she's putting me one in the mail this morning. As soon as she gets to work, she's going to pop it in the mail, get it to me. I'll probably have it Monday or Tuesday. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a sample up. All right. And we'll get it going. But that way I'll have it and be ready for you guys. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. That'll be a real cute little thing to have ready. Plus on, let me get the date right for you guys. It's going to be the 11th of January. Yep. That's a Thursday. Okay. The 11th of January, we're going to start February's mini quilt. Okay. And so the 11th is a Thursday. So I'm going to start doing this like the second Thursday. I'm going to start the mini quilt for the following month. And the first day is the single needle. The second day is the multi-needle. And then the following Monday, we'll put it all together. That gives you the weekend to get your rest of your blocks done. Yeah. Thumbs up, you guys. Y'all are so sweet. There was over 700 thumbs up yesterday. I just did a quick glance yesterday afternoon. That was so nice, y'all. Will I be using the SCANCUT with the table runner? Yes, ma'am, I will. I am going to cut the hearts because I don't want to cut those by hand. That's horrible, right? However, I will be using EMBRILLIANCE to create the shapes from the embroidery design itself. Sweet Pea has a big disclaimer on their website that says, do not rely on our cut file shapes. We try, but we make no promises. So I make those shapes myself using the placement line on EMBRILLIANCE embroidery software. And EMBRILLIANCE is on sale, and it's got a coupon code too, right below. I've got it below the video for 10% off. So you can do this with essentials. You don't need Stitch Artist 2. So if you have EMBRILLIANCE essentials or you just want to get it, I think it's like $139, y'all. It's super cheap. So I'll baby step you through that as well. Just one of them. And then we'll go through and make the rest. Okay. Hey, Diana from Pasadena, Texas. Nice to see you, my friend. Y'all don't worry about everything's fun. It's fine. Thumbs up. They roll in as they go. It's okay. My thumbs up people are like, you need to do that. Free to you, great for me, and if you're interested and enjoy the content, I just brushed my teeth. Sorry, can't see what I'm saying. So anyway, you guys are all over that SF 101, right? Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to get most of my pieces cut, and then I'll save the last one for y'all and show you how it is done. and then we will get to stitching the rest of it. So I don't want to take up all your time watching me cut a dozen hearts, but I sure don't want to do that by hand. That's no fun. Yeah. Can you use Embrilliance Express? Lori wants to know. Possibly. The Embrilliance Express is designed for you to play around with the BX fonts that are proprietary to Embrilliance, and you can print from that. But the issue, the honest answer is I don't know. I don't know. And that's a freebie version. It's like a demo version. But you need to be able to save that SVG file. So you'd have to go in and check. I've got a video on how to create SVG files using Embrilliance Essentials. And I need to make a note at 15:52. I need to add that to a card up at the top so that it pops up on the replay. I need a place to write a note. 15:52 card, Embrilliance SVG. I got to make myself a note, y'all, or I'll forget. So you can check out that video and give it a shot and see if it works. I just don't think it'll let you save. It might let you save because it lets you save those BX fonts. I don't know. Give it a shot, but that's always a good one. Yeah. Everybody's saying hello and happy birthday. That's awesome. Okay. And then at 10 o'clock today, don't forget, we're going to make a luggage tag from Creative Appliques. Opened my Yazzie bag, my little Yazzie tote here. Show you guys that. So if you weren't here yesterday or the day, if you haven't been here in a couple days, we're going to make this little luggage tag from Creative Appliques. Okay. And we're going to work on the back of the hoop, making a two-sided piece out of the strap. And we're going to put in a zipper. We're going to play with vinyl. We're going to do all kinds of neat things today. So that's at 10 a.m. Central. It'll last about 2.5 hours. I hope you get a chance to join me. If you can't, there is a replay, and it's all free, you guys. On your pleather pieces, if you guys have already begun cutting your pieces, this is exact. We're not going to trim these in the hoop, all right? So don't oversize them. Like sometimes people will cut them a little bit bigger. These are exact, all right? I'm pretty sure. I think we trim them down when it's all said and done. Not by much. Not by much, y'all. I think it's exact. See? Look at that. Okay. This is true to size for the pattern. Yeah, we're going to trim it down just a tiny bit. Not much when it's over. But there's no trimming in the hoop. After we get it out of the hoop, we'll, I think I trimmed mine down real tiny just to clean it up a little bit. But that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. It'll be fun. If you haven't tried this, you don't have to have all this pleather and all these things and whatnot. And if you don't have it, don't feel like you can't make it with us, okay? Get into a scrap basket. You can just do whatever. You could use some fusible fleece and put some fusible fleece on the back of some fabric and give it a little bit of weight or body. And then you could use it later on a luggage that you might take to a retreat, not something you're going to throw up in an overhead bin on an aircraft, right? But just give the fabric some stability, maybe some SF101 on the back or some fusible fleece or something like that. And then make it along with us and make yourself a sample. And then your next one will be even easier and quicker and you'll love it. So it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. Where do you get the pattern? Oh, Carol, the pattern for it is right below the video. It says more ... Click on that, jump below, and there's where you can get the pattern. I also linked to some pleather from Sally Tomato. You can get it on Etsy. You can get it from Missouri Star. There's a lot of places where you can get that pleather if you want. So the applique stitches, I don't understand that, Margie. So yeah, again, if you don't have pleather and you think, oh, I can't make this very final one Don't feel like you can't do that. You know, just get some fabric, get some scraps. It's not that much. You can make this with a fat quarter, you guys. You can totally make this with a fat quarter. And if you want a different color fabric for the lining inside, this is all it is, you guys. Let me show you. 2 pieces of pleather, 2 pieces of strap, a piece of lining fabric, and a piece of vinyl. Whatever I did with that. There it is. There's my vinyl. And a nylon zipper. That's all you need. Will the Kimberbell leather work? Sure. I think, though, the issue with the Kimberbell leather, if I remember, let me see, where did that go? The issue with Kimberbell leather, those embellishment leathers that they have, if you've got a piece of theirs from another project that you never used, you might need to take a colored Sharpie and color in the side of it. I think that it cuts, when it cuts white inside. So, which is not a big deal, right? Not that big of a deal. You could color it brown. See how that's brown on the side? The Kimberbell, when it cuts, some of it cuts white. I remember that from the red truck that I did on one of their, I don't know if it was Red, White, and Bloom or something like that. Evelyn wants to know if I played with art Spira. No, ma'am. Is the mini quilt from Kimberbell? Yes, it is a Kimberbell design. And the kit, the design, but you can't buy it at Kimberbell. I've got a link below to my girlfriend's quilt shop, her twin sister, down the road in Logan, Utah. And I get them there. If you see these at your local quilt shop, please patronize them. Okay. But if you need it shipped into you, my girlfriend's quilt shop has it. You can get just the CD. You need that as a minimum for the design files. You can get all of the fabric. You can get 6 months worth of fabric, so you don't have to source it yourself. Or you can go ahead and get the embellishment kit as well, and it'll have all of the glitter vinyl and all that, but you don't have to have those things. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm glad you guys are doing so good in here. So I need to get stitching, you guys. What foot are you using on the pleather? I'm just using my embroidery foot. Diana, just use your regular embroidery foot. It'll work. It's designed for that. It's fine. Yeah. No problem. Yeah. And I'm going to be using my regular standard 7511 needle. You don't need anything fancy. This stitched out just fine. And Dawn from Creative Appliques is going to be there as well to help answer questions and whatever. You guys, this is going to be designed, you know, for beginners. If you haven't done one of these before, maybe you've stitched a little bit, but you're not super savvy or comfortable with your embroidery machine yet. You can do this. You absolutely can do this. No, the discount code for EMBRILLIANCE is StartNew24, all caps. I hope you use my link. I would appreciate that. That's how I make my living, you guys, is talking to you about these products and whatnot. So I've got a link below the video, and then it's StartNew24 is the most recent coupon code. Yeah. Yeah, PTWT10 is the coupon code for you can get 10% off the bag tag. Use my link below and then use PTWT10 and you get 10% off the bag luggage tag. So that's cool. You know, it's what, 40 cents, but hey, nickels and dimes, right? Do you find it here on my channel? So below the video, there's, you know, I think it says how to make good points. Oh, my dogs are outside. I can hear them barking. More ... Click the more, and then there's all the links below in the video. The mini quilts are sold out. Oh, darn it. I'll take a look at that, Kim. And I will find you another one. Yeah, I'll find you another one. So if you're on Etsy, if you go to Etsy from my link, and you find it on Etsy, if you start on my link, like it says, get your pleather here, and you click that, it jumps you to Etsy. Keep shopping. And that works for me as well. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Happy anniversary, Emily. 56 years. My goodness. Lucky you. Good for you. That's great. Emily, I looked at that B-skep, and I've looked at it and looked at it, and I'm chewing on it. So I haven't forgotten you, but I'm thinking about it. I would probably end up doing it by domestic. That's what I would probably do, but I'm thinking about it. Okay. Okie dokie. So I've got to get some stitching done, which I have not done for the last several days. I did more stitching in Galveston than I did here. But yeah. All right. Looking forward to all that stuff coming in. So yeah, y'all, when you're shopping for fabrics, whites and whatnot in a quilt store, just ask them if you can step outside to match. The lighting in the quilt store was horrible. It's not their fault. I'm sorry, my eyes are watering. It's not their fault, you know, because they just are renting the space from the strip mall where they are. But I love this. This is how it goes, right? You went to get a part for your Janome 9450 and ended up coming home with a Pathfinder. Oh, Nancy, half price. Heck yeah. That's how to do it. That's like when you go in to get your oil changed at the dealer and come home with a new car. I've done that. Yeah, definitely have done that. Okay. Well, Nancy, good. You're going to enjoy embroidery. You absolutely are. It's a lot of fun, you know. It's kind of neat because it gives you something else to do. If there's nothing that sparks the creativity in your quilting area, then then jump into embroidery, you know. Oh, and just a recommendation. If you have a combo machine that does sewing and embroidery, turn the machine off, then put the embroidery arm on, and then turn the machine on. The machine likes that. It says, oh, you want me to embroider instead of sew. It's harder for the machine if you pull off the free arm while it's on and then pop the embroidery arm on. The components are like, wait, what? Hold on. I need help. Hold on. So turn it off first before you put that arm on. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my eyes are watering so bad this morning. Y'all, it's South Texas. It is South Texas, definitely. But I'm going to do some sewing. So yeah, watching the machine doing the sewing is mesmerizing. While I was at Mesquite Bean, they had some purple fangs up by the register. They've got all those little things by the register. You know how those stores do that. And I picked up another one for me and one for you. So I'm going to give away a purple fang on Sunday, on the live on Sunday at 4:00. So this is funny. She says, my husband calls it my $42,000 oil change. That's hilarious. You know, we were at a benefit for 4-H or something. I don't know. And I got some $900 cornhole boards. They're really, really nice. But I know what he's talking about. Absolutely. That's funny. Yeah. Well, it was, you know, it's for the kids. Yeah, it's for the kids. Is it okay to leave the embroidery arm while you do regular sewing? I think so. You know, and that is machine dependent a lot of times. I know the Luminaire and I think the Stellaire as well. If your machine pops up and the menu says sewing, embroidery, whatever, and it gives you the option to choose one or the other, it's okay. The machine is fine with that. So I sew with the embroidery arm on all the time on the luminaire. It's designed for that. Some of them are not. So like on my Gypsy down here, my NQ 3700D, this sweet lady right here, Gypsy, she needs to have her embroidery arm on when I turn her on. She doesn't like it. You know, she's like, wait, what are you doing? Okay. The Solaris can, yeah. The Solaris and the Luminaire can, the Stellaire can as well. So if you're big main menu, generally the larger the machine, it can handle it. Yeah. Generally they can. What am I doing? I'm going to sew some flying geese together. So I'm fixing a stitch. If you guys are wanting something to do, you probably need to look over on the corner of a table in your room and go sort that out and clean that up. I'm just saying. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, right? Who's texting me? We did set up firm dates for Mo Queens, and it's going to be the 5th and 6th of April. We moved it way up. First weekend of April, I'm going to be at Mo Queens in Tempe, Arizona. Okay. So that's a firm now. I told him, book it, put it on your calendar because I have to move it up. What's a purple thing? Let me help you out. These are cool. Let me help you out. I'll go get it. Hold on. My snow people, I just kicked it. Just a minute. Right here. It's just a little tool. It's really cool. You can poke corners out. It's a lightweight plastic. It's got a little square end on it that's really good to help you stuff stuffies if you need to. But this square end is really nice if you feel, and you can't help yourself, the need to put your fingers in the embroidery field while the machine is working. Use this. This is nice because it's flimsy enough that if the needle hits it, you're going to break a needle and not your machine. You won't mess up the timing. It's going to hit this instead of hitting your finger, but it has this, it's with that little tiny flat paddle. It's really nice to smooth fabric as it's going around. You know how fabric will want to do its thing and get wavy, wave at you. Hi. I'm like, no, don't wave at me. Be flat. I want you to be flat. Right. So I'll take my purple thing and kind of keep my fingers out of the embroidery field. All right. So, and it is THANG, not THING. It's a purple thing. Okay. These are great. If you guys ever see these, pick one up. So I have one. This is my second. I thought about keeping them both, but I don't want to hog it. So yeah, I'll give probably this one or the other one. They're both in the package still. So, but I like them near my embroidery machine for just that purpose. Yeah. Just, well, that's the whole point. Yeah. This is the whole point. Be careful with the corner thing. This is what we're talking about. If you've got a stack of stuff on a corner of a table, just start. Okay. Just look at, don't just break that table into that corner. Don't get overwhelmed with everything that's on the table. All right. That's overwhelming. Just go to that one corner and get that one pile. And if you're not sure what to do with it, just think, where would I look for this first? Okay. And if it's a project, then put it in a bag so that everything is together in that one bag, and then put that project somewhere where you would put your projects. You can get back to it later. Okay. But then sometimes just the motion of going through, of cleaning up one corner, you look at it and go, that's really nice. And you move to the next corner. And that's a good thing too. But don't get overwhelmed. Oh, great question. Can you get Embrilliance through me if you're in Canada? Absolutely. Embrilliance is a download. It's not a physical CD that you get in the mail. It's fantastic. You can be anywhere in the world, and you can use my link below the video to get Embrilliance, and you're just going to download it. It's great. And then it installs easy on your machine, your computer. I have got a video on how to install Embrilliance. It's pretty simple. Now I got to write that down. 3517. See, you guys have got me working. I'm going to have to go back. Let me write this on the side of my chicken. 3517, install Embrilliance. Very simple to do. Very simple. Yeah. But that's great. Just, yeah. Or, you know, divide your hot mess into quarters. Maybe you've got a stack of stuff on the end of your ironing board. Just hit that. Just hit that. Put that away. That's all you need. Don't get overwhelmed by it. Just one little stack. Yeah. That's great. So I'm going to stitch my, we've got a few minutes left. I'm going to stitch my, my flying geese, if you guys don't mind. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can watch me sew, because I know you want to do that, right? Why not? Glasses. Oh, they're on my head. All right. Glory, did you find your glasses yesterday? Check this out, you guys. Those of you that are new, if you can get this little black light on Amazon. I've got it in my Amazon shop. Check it out. If you've got white on white fabric, you got white on white fabric. See how you can see the dots? That's the right side. That's the wrong side. Look at that. Kay showed me that. She sent me this. This is handy dandy if it's hard to see, you guys. But don't shine it at the base of your toilet. Or maybe you should. You'll be down there cleaning. Yeah, you will. If you've got boys. Certainly will. So yeah, that black light is very handy. That's in my, it's amazon.com/shop/power tools with thread. So I'm just going to sit here and find right side up, because I cut these, you know, 2 at a time on fold. I just cut that yardage, and I just want to make sure I get them all right side up, because I do have a couple of pieces in my blocks that are upside down, and I refuse to go and take that block apart. So I need 2 blues, I think. I need to read my pattern. That's what I need to do. That would be helpful, yeah? Absolutely. Yeah, those black lights are really nice. Which one am I doing? This one. Yes, 2 blue and 2 red on the flying geese outer units. Okay. I could do that. I can do that. Couldn't find the Embrilliance. I'm going to put it in. So I'm pretty sure. So if you use my link, okay, let me put this in here for you guys. I'm going to put it in here. I think it's either New Start or Start New. Let me double check, you guys. Let me double check what I did. I'm going to have to pull up YouTube, and I've got to pull it up and look at what you guys are seeing on your video, on my video. Double check this. Mute. There we go. We click more, ... feature projects, more. Scroll down. Embrilliance. There it is. Oh, I didn't put it on there. I see. I didn't put it on there. My bad. Is that Frito? I think it's Start New 24 or New Start 24. I think it's Start New 24. Come here, Frito. Come here, baby. Frito's here, you guys. There she is. Good morning, sweet girl. Hello. Yes, good morning. How are you, baby? You're such a good girl. This is Frito. She's my Australian cattle dog. She was a rescue. We got her last March. She's just a love. Great dog. Fabulous dog. Start now 24, Judy. Thank you. That's it. Yeah, it's start now. Start now 24. That saves you 10% off. All one word in caps. That'll work. Okay. In regards to the luggage tag, do you have to have the pieces cut out, or are you going to show us? Oh, I'm not going to cut the pieces. That just takes way too much time, y'all. Yeah. So, yeah, you'll want to have those cut out ahead of time. Okay. Definitely. It's pretty simple. You're just cutting squares. The pieces that you need, you're just cutting. And I think this one's not cut to the right size. I'll have to check the pattern and double check, because this one, it needs to, they're the same size. And then I think that it might be different. I can't remember. But all of this, you're just cutting squares. That's all you're doing. Nothing fancy. And then this, we've got 2 rectangles of this strip right here. Okay. All right. Headed to the quilt shop. Oh, have fun, Mom and Pop. Enjoy it. Thank you for dropping in. Have a great day. Okay. What do we got? We got like 15 minutes left. Yeah, you just cut all of yours, Lori. Good, 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 good. I'm just going to do some sewing. This is what we do on a retreat. You guys can put stuff away, or you can sew or cut while I stitch. Okay. Now I've got to nest these because I don't sew good joins if they're not nested. So one of these has to be stitched the other way. Has to be flipped the other way. That's all right. Oh, did that wrong. There. Okay, I got to do 2 blues and 2 reds. That'll get me started. Get ready to go take care of your granddaughters. You keep listening. Okay, that's fine, Julie. If you haven't watched that video that's right below, I linked it right below on how to make perfect sew and flip points. You might want to check that out. That'll help you in your life a lot better. Okay. Good. So Norma says the table runner link just for the pattern or kit, trying to get it ordered. So the kit is not available as of right now. It will be probably later this afternoon. And I'll link it below the video as soon as it's ready. She was going to text me and let me know when the fabric kit was available and cut and ready for shipping. Okay. They'll have them ready to ship out Monday. I thought that would be fun just to do that little table runner. I don't have a Valentine table runner. What's the difference between a HLX needle and a universal, Michelle? I have no idea. Yeah, the pattern is from Sweet Pea. The kit's going to come from Two Chicks Quilting in Ganado, Texas. So I was going to go to their handy quilter class. I think I'm not now because I gave up my spot. Y'all filled up the All Brands Academy in Lafayette already. They've got a few seats left in Bossier City. I'll be at that one too. So I'm going to be teaching multi-needle. Is it a multi-needle, single needle? I can't remember. I think it's a single needle free arm. Yeah, single needle free arm machine. Very good. Let's see how we did here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work, right? I think that looks good. There's one. Heck yeah. I'll take it all day long. You're working on binding. Good. If you're not using the fabric that came with the chicken quilt, how do you decide what to do with it? I know, right, Emily? I generally, when I do that, I will incorporate that fabric into my stash. So, let me get it and I'll show you. So, so this fabric that came with it, I have some lambs and there are some chickens and I think there's some cows and there are, is that the cow? What is that? Yes, that is the cow. Oh, my cows. So generally what I'll do is I'll put it and incorporate it into my stash based on either color or by, like, I have a tub just for farm animals, farm, ranch, that kind of thing. Here's the lambs. So I'll probably take those and put them into my farm animals bin. But then I've got other ones that are, let's see, I've got chicks. But there was one in here that was a geometric, I think. Yeah. So this will get incorporated into geometric, into that color way, because it's a geometric print. That's how I do that. But I'll just incorporate it back into, I don't keep it all together because I probably, you know, unless it's farm animals, I wouldn't keep it all together. Oh, yeah. This quilt behind me, you guys. Let's see. Right here. Hi, there you are. Jane. This is American Pie. This is a quilt by QT Fabrics, and it was a block of the month. Now you can get the whole kit. Fiberworks Fabric Studio in McQueenie, Texas has it. But if you go on the QT Fabrics website and look up this project, American Pie, then they will have a list of quilt shops that carry the fabric. So you might find one near you. But if not, you can get it from Fiberworks in McQueenie, Texas. So they're just doing the whole kit now instead of the block of the month because the block of the month is over. But I'm working on my last 2 blocks right over there that'll fill up right here. I can't tell. It'll fill up over there on that side. That's what I'm working on. I thought it would be beautiful. Yesterday when I was in Fiberworks, I saw Valerie there too. She was in there. I was in there and they've moved it and it's hanging over the register right now. And I was just standing there at the register looking up at it going, I'm almost finished. I'm almost there. I can't wait to have it done. So it looks great. So can you order the pattern? Let me see here. For the monthly mini quilt, or is it by kit only? You can certainly just get the pattern. The mini quilts, you just need to get the CD and then you can source all your own fabrics and be perfectly fine. So on the mini quilts, okay, you use navy blue and gray and white, and then different colors for their hats. Easy, super simple. So you can certainly just buy the pattern, that's the CD, and that's the only thing you really have to do in order to be able to do it along with me. Then you guys have a ton of scraps in your room. I know you do. And so just use your scraps. That's fine. So I understand that they've sold out. Oh, good for you, Becky. She got her trimmer by George yesterday. Awesome. 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 I've specifically linked the trimmer by George under this video right below the Kimberbell thing. So making the Valentine Heart table runner and making this quilt, the mini quilt, I am using the trimmer by George for that. And I've got a link to it below. But anytime you're going to be making in the hoop stuff that has stabilizer and batting that is where the pattern says to cut the batting away. You know, in the hoop, you pull the hoop and trim the batting from around the tack down line for the batting. I don't do that. I skip that step and then I trim all the blocks at one time when we're done. Okay. So you're not going to let me sew. No, you're not letting me sew. Can you just get the American Pie pattern? You know, Patty, I don't know. Oh, wrong one. I'm sorry. Sure looks that way. Yeah. Patty, I don't know if you can just get the pattern. You might be able to. I would think you could call those quilt stores that were, you'd have to go through the QT Fabrics website and find the quilt stores and give them a call and see if they would sell you just the pattern and what they would sell it for. I don't know. Joya missed the Valentine table runner. Okay. We're going to do this around the 20th of February. And it is from Sweet Pea. The link is below the video. If you'd use my link, I appreciate that. And there it is right there. So it's a really cute, scrappy table runner, and we're going to make it. And you can do it in a 5x7, 6x10, or 8x12. That's going to be a lot of fun. So the use the link below and get the design, okay? And then I'm going to have a link to a kit for you guys if you want to purchase a kit so that all of ours looks the same. You can do that. If you're short on reds and pinks and whites for Valentine's Day, maybe you just need a refresh of your stash because you don't like what you have, right? Okay. Free Spirit is saying not available. Yeah. Well, the thing with that pattern is that it was part of a block of the month and a kit. So if you call Fiberworks Fabric Studio, they may be able to, you can ask. I don't know if they're allowed to sell the pattern without the kit. That's up to QT Fabrics. That's how that works, I think. Yeah, you get 6 months on one CD for, you get 6 months. So this is January. So the second Thursday of each month, we're going to put together, we're going to do a block on the single needle on the second Thursday, a block on the multi needle on the second Friday, and then the following Monday, we're going to put them all together. So that'll be fun. Just something to do, right? And then I've got a link to the wire hanger as well. This is Ackfeld wire hanger. And I put mine together with zip ties. See the zip tie holding that leg on there? Otherwise, they just completely fall apart. They're designed that way. And then I put a triangle, hanging triangle on the back of mine. And then I just have to stitch that little point and it hangs on there real nice. Okay. Give away the fabric on Sunday since I don't care for it. Janet, I might need it. I could, yeah. Anyway, you guys, it looks like our hour is about up. Thank you so much for spending time out of your busy day with me. I know you could be watching any other videos on YouTube, and you choose it to spend it with me, and that means a whole lot. So if you enjoy the content, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. It's free to you to do, and you'll make sure you get notified anytime we're doing a live. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we'll get back to our Stitchuation Room on Monday morning at 7 a.m. Central. I will be doing a live on Sunday at 4 p.m. Central where we'll have some giveaways and I'll show you guys new goodies that are on the market. Okay. So this has been a lot of fun. Again, thank you so much. I love you guys. We will talk to you soon. You guys go sew something. I'll see you at 10. Bye.